Still don't know. Have I used that rusty key or not? Feels like I missed something somewhere. Where that key can go to. Being in those houses, there's nothing there. Nothing here. Usually be like a chest or something, but I haven't seen one either.
Fresh, totally legal wares, straight from
Oh, this dude. What the heck are you doing here?
Greetings, lovely customer, and welcome to... Oh.
Exactly.
He can't still be mad about the whole forced exile thing, right?
Yes, it's been far too long since you reported me to the Tiranui and got me exiled. Now I live here, in this wasteland. Did you know that the Parkrunen are not very friendly to newcomers? Now I've got to make skates and fast, hopefully before nightfall. These beetles are annoying and everywhere. So, are you going to buy anything?
Oh, great. You were back on your feet in no time.
Thanks, but your money would be a lot more helpful than your words.
How's being exiled going for you?
Just great. Are you going to buy anything?
Depends what you have, buddy. I always use lockpicks, so why not? And I give them 2 free. Means we have 5. And I can upgrade it to Blackwood. I still need Blackwood. I do for this one, right? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be 8 this time, but then it's 14 for the next one or something like that, I think. Yeah, like this one. So let's break those 2 down.
Fresh, totally legal wares, straight from Shatterscar.
Clean up this side and then do the upgrade. Second. Okay.
To your left. Mine.
better. That's the situation. Okay. Loading A. Doing a lot of foam in those. Upgrade. Break down those two. It's not bad. I mean, the 10% more damage reduction would be pretty nice. There's a blood rate is kinda meh. A 5% more crit chance. Like this one has a little bit more for us. Yeah. No shutting. Totally doing that. Let's see. Upgrade this one. I need 28 minus 6 was 22 blackwood branches. Upgrade these two. Okay, we need a lot of dragon hide. Yay, one. Yeah, so there's gonna be one more area then, I assume. We're gonna get the resources for all these.
What do you know about snake bites?
All there is to know. What bit you?
I don't know. It just slithered out of my bedroll.
Listen to me, this is very important. Was its head flat or round?
Hard to say. Kind of star-shaped?
Okay. After it bit you, did it hold on or let go?
It held on and left a bruise in the shape of an eye.
You're in luck. That's That's an onlooker worm snake. Harmless, though legend says they're emissaries of WoW.
Wow. The god of mysteries and illusions sent me a snake?
Oh, lucky!
The conversation. Lucky you got bit by a snake. Yeah. Okay.
My. It's rather dusty here, isn't it? How did the dwarves manage?
I'm starting to wonder if those gates are to keep strangers out or locals in.
Oops. I'm gonna focus on looking around the plants. Music right to that run. Prison tower key. Okay, so we have some prisoners here. Let's go into town first. There might be a quest for this. Mess up something.
I've only heard stories of this place. Amazing.
Outsiders aren't permitted in Solace Keep. Turn your ass around and go back the way you came.
We need a reason you have clean water. How about a little gratitude?
You're the reason I got a bath? Hell's bells, I owe you. You have no idea how ripe the keep gets when the fountains are busted. If anyone asks, I wasn't the one who let you in. Lower it on down. Quickly now.
All that for us?
If it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to... Your face. It's just like... No. It's the lack of sleep. It's impossible. But still...
They don't need that stuff.
All right. Took you long enough. Wait,
You look just like Nandu. You have his legs from dying. The council is going to lose its mind.
Mikhail is going to... I don't even know what Mikhail is going to do. This has never happened.
I can't wait to see what the council will say.
I think that's real fruit. Probably go to the council.
Sucker. This is how you get the Russians got. Russian war. You think they'd notice if I...
No. I'll kill me if you...
But Kostya says that Solace Keep is nothing but a crypt. We'll die in here.
I'm so tired of listening to you. Kostya this, Kostya that. Solace Keep protects us all. I don't want to hear another word.
Can I be of assistance, perhaps?
You cannot. These are Pargrunen matters. Would prefer that you not involve yourself.
What's wrong with talking to the Outlander, hmm? We need outside opinions. We need medicine. You're sick, Mother.
Pargrunen affairs are Pargrunen affairs. We don't speak of them to outsiders.
Even if it costs you your life, Mother? You'd rather die than ask for help from an Outlander?
Kostya has a lot to answer for. Poisoning our youth's minds with these ideas.
Council members are having real food. This rot thing
It's a test, I bet. They're testing our metal, building our character.
I think your child is onto something.
Once again, Outlander, we did not ask for your opinion. Leave us before we call for a warden's assistance.
Why won't you listen? If we don't change our ways, the Pargrunen are done for.
I don't want to hear another word of this.
Yeah, let's see how Solo's Keep looks like then.
Why does the outsider look...
Welcome back to Mordika's nails. An outsider.
Help on repair Galawain aqueducts. Yeah, we already done that. Hey.
Nobody told me to expect outsiders. Welcome to...
You really don't use the outsiders, I take it.
No, I can't say I am. Do you have any questions about Solace Keep?
Why were you so shocked by my appearance?
I've never seen anyone quite like you, is all. No, that's not entirely true. All I'll say is, take a good look at the big statue of Nandru, this keep's founder, when you enter the main hall. A word of warning before you enter. You are the first outsiders to visit the keep in longer than I know.
I understand. It's an honor to be here.
It is an honor to have you. Enjoy your visit to Solace Keep.
Why they're reacting to our face is because the one who created Solace Keep looks kinda like this.
Why does the outsider look... familiar?
I'll have to bring this to the council's attention.
I hope the expedition to the slumbering fields is doing
Give me all your loot.
Shouldn't they have returned by now?
Expedition? What are you talking about? Did I miss something?
You haven't heard? Some wardens were sent to investigate the problems with the aqueducts.
Ah, no, I haven't.
That was us fixing the aqueduct, thank you.
Passage and a swift return.
No, I couldn't possibly...
Diary entry. We mustn't. I gasped, pushing her away from me as our lips part. Isn't right. Helvetica is upon us, my heart, she sobs, reaching up to card her fingers through my hair. We must seize happiness where we can. I gaze into her eyes, limpid pools of tears, and I take her in as she stands before me. Her hair, tousled from our strenuous activities, falls gracefully over her shoulder in waves more beautiful than any ocean. Mihala, I whisper her name like a prayer. She surges forward, our tongues battling for dominance. Okay. It goes on like this for pages.
It's too precious. Safe. In the drawer.
Unfinished poetry. No. No, thank you. Put this key we can. Oh. Who needs a key? Or lockers to come in.
Mihala is to blame. We need to open our gates to the world, lest it leave us behind. Absolutely. Can you imagine if we had access to fresh crops from Fjord, or all of the goods that pass through Paradise? Oh, we all call the shots. And perhaps it's time for a change around here.
Captain Jeffrey. Okay.
So you're the outsiders my guards let you to the keep. Sucker. Now I'm going to have to deal with Kazmin. If you have a complaint, can it wait? I'm already dealing with enough.
But you're so frazzled.
You're an outsider, and outsiders aren't allowed in Sully's keep. You lot are the only kith around who aren't dwarves. Or hadn't you noticed? And now one of my wardens has let you in. Mihala is going to ream me for this.
Is it really that bad?
Gods, yes. The wardens take an oath to protect the keep. That includes outside influences. Not that you'd know, but the council isn't known for their temperance. None of this is even my job. Not really, anyway. Mihala ordered me to take over for our Captain Petru until he comes back, but it's been weeks and no one's heard anything.
What happened to him?
If I knew, I wouldn't be talking to you, Nimdut. Mihala said it was council business, but there's nothing in his office. No journal, nothing. One of my wardens, Mina, is convinced something happened to him, but I don't have the time or resources to spare.
I could look for him if you like.
Would you? That would take a load off of me. The council might even thank you for it. Talk to Mina. She's been distraught since Petru disappeared, so I've relieved her of her duties. I can't have one of my wardens like this, drunk and useless. She's likely over in the bar, drowning her sorrows. If there's anything to know about Petru, she'd know it.
The captain is missing. The one in charge?
Wake up, mother.
That's... Why has it grown so quiet?
What is this crowd? An outsider here?
Hey, chef, pull me through. What you have in your kitchen? Conversation.
Listen, everyone wants seconds, okay? You can get back in line or wait until next meal.
I'm not here for food.
Then go somewhere else and... Oh, you're the outsiders.
And the rumors are spreading quickly here.
I am the ringleader of the circus. No one does anything without a belly full of whatever we're warming up here today. No offense, but you folks look hungry. Between you and me, I hope you know how to hunt. I have a little time to chat right now. What can I do for you?
It didn't seem like the farms outside Solus were producing very much.
I doubt they ever will. The land here doesn't yield much, as you saw, and our livestock usually has many more legs than we do. We sometimes send wardens to the Twinewood to hunt, but that brings other dangers. I wish there was more we could do, but tradition is law, right? Of course, that means I have to be creative, to find ways to make everything edible and palatable, at least.
I don't seem satisfied with the way things are.
Between you and me, I'm not. It's no secret that eating brownish stew surprise gets old after a while. Councillor Kostia wants things to change around here. He wants to work with the other settlements to increase trade. Imagine it. Fish from Thirdborn, wild game from Paradis, produce from Fior Mesiverno.
So what's the downside?
Tradition says we have to survive without help from the outside world, or we'll never survive. Tradition has kept these walls standing. It makes sense why we'd be slow to risk losing that.
I wish you luck with all that.
Thank you, my friend. Best of luck to you.
Maybe I want to see what you had to trade.
Greetings. What can I do for my...
Food source, 40% more health in essence. Oh, there's something on top of it.
Better than this mystery meat. That's
Outsider! Feel like helping. We've put that. Be careful with this one. Welcome to the Tusks, outsider. Be courteous while in Solus's halls, and you shall remain welcome. Check the board for bounties. Anything catch your eye, feel free to take it on. You'll be rewarded accordingly. Well done, outsider. Seems you may have a thing or two you could show my wardens.
Bear's dead.
Vengeance for the fallen. Thank you. This means more to me than you know. Excellent work.
Gassar and Cresto no more.
You did it? Can't believe someone took them on. Let me look at those amulets. How strange. Matching half moons.
Peter Matriarch has been extended.
Well done. I will always have bugs to deal with, but at least they won't be hatching in such large numbers anymore.
apparently. What the heck was...
Anything to report?
Anything?
Excellent work.
Working.
Hopefully that name can fade away into obscurity. Bring Magran's wrath upon the enemies of Solace, outsider.
Yep, so we only have one more. Oh, we need to find a photographer. More ale. Beadle, how to? Doesn't look good.
What do you want?
Rooms that you know about?
Depends on what you care about. There's a bounty board you can check if you need coin. I heard something about the trade caravan, but I've yet to see hide nor hair of them. And Mina here's been blubbering for a while, if you're really desperate for something to do. But that's all I've got. So, what do you want?
Nothing right now.
Suit yourself.
I want to trade.
What do you want? Suit yourself.
Okay. Oh, it's not her. Oh.
Damn. Outsiders in the keep? Joffrey really must be shit at commanding the wardens if you got in.
Jeffrey wasn't too happy about seeing us.
I'd bet. Petru wouldn't have let this happen if he were here. Joffrey knows that.
Jeffrey's not too happy he left either.
Left? That's what he told you. Sucker. Our captain didn't just up and disappear without warning. Something must have happened to him.
Suspect foul play?
Not exactly. It's law in the keep that we don't ever leave Solace. Ever. Not unless we're on assignment at an outpost. Some people don't like that. Petru... he skirted the rules. Has some project out there at that abandoned warden tower. He usually goes out for a day or two, but always comes back. It's been weeks now, and nothing. I figure something must have happened to him. Who knows what's out there? Attacked by Zarips, killed in a lava flow.
An old tower is a good spot to look for clues to his whereabouts.
I think so too. I'd love to look into it, but Joffrey won't spare any wardens. Look, I know it's not your business, but you're the only one who can go in and out of the keep. If you happen to go by the abandoned warden tower, just to the northwest of Solace, keep an eye out for him, all right? Even a clue as to where he is would help. Maybe I'd be able to convince Joffrey to send someone after him.
Do what I can.
Never thought I'd see an outsider do more for me than my own people. Thanks, Adiren.
He's been missing that long, and no one thought to investigate?
Oh, great. Outsider.
Warden?
You need something?
You don't see a lot of outsiders here, do you?
Never once, and now that I have, I can't say I care for it. Leave our keep and our garden be. That's all I'll say on that.
What a lovely fella. Okay, we're gonna have to look it up on later. Or tomorrow. Son of Black Haven. It would be nice if I was one-handed, but lock picks. Get all 16 one. And buy one. Okay, coral. Can we sell stuff that I want? Okay, we have to read up on that one and check on the map and stuff.
Mihana understands the importance of tradition. Exactly.
Now I found a key for this place up here. I want that stuff that's up there.
Either the rigging is coming loose upstairs, or that's a godlike, same as our envoy.
Do you think Abidon and Magran ever kiss? They both like fire.
Bushmaster.
I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, when they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about, I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place.
Having trouble being heard?
Indeed. Some of it is all the noise, but some of it is that I'm new to this job. Hazing is what it is. I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master Tassa passed away, and the council appointed me.
Someone volunteered you for the position, I take it.
I assume so. Maybe Tassa did it herself. I know I wouldn't have put my own name on the list.
You want to make changes here? You're exactly where you need to be.
What changes? Everything is done the way it was centuries ago. We're even using the exact same metal they used back then. If I changed anything, it would be to have enough time to get my hands dirty again. There's no free time overseeing these Komai. You came down here for a reason. What can I do for you?
It looks like you take your inspiration from that shrine to Abidon.
I know. A shrine to Abidon in a forge. How unique. What can I do for you?
John, the Star Marvel stockkeeper Eberg told me you could make something special for me with this.
Did he now? And what exactly is Abidon's shiny beard? That's star metal! These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this. And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it!
So, can I let him continue?
The heat of the flowing lava, the feeling of power as you shape metal to your liking, the rush of adrenaline when an errant spark lights your beard aflame.
Waiting.
The burn of soul muscles that have worked the hammer for hours. The rhythmic tune, the metal sings as you work it.
You really enjoy smithing, don't you?
Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, is it? Oh, no, never mind. Let's not get carried away, huh? Back to business. I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. A star metal archivist. Now that sounds like a proper challenge.
Oh, God. Why only these two? Can't we... I want a pistol or a wand. Okay, let's go with a rifle. Archivist now.
May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
At least your enemies will see a gorgeous weapon. Before you kill them, of course.
Here it is. A firearm unlike any other. I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abaddon's hammer struck the falling moon.
We have how many pieces? See where the Forge Master. Thank you. This is an incredible weapon.
You are most welcome, outsider. However, this material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I will forge for you a blade unlike any other. Though with more star metal, I may be able to upgrade the Moonstrike Arquebus a bit more.
Okay, empower it.
Let's. I've been looking forward to doing this for a long time. Proper rifling for the barrel and a bit of weight balancing will do this arquebus wonders.
Always a privilege to watch a master at work.
Here you are. A firearm unlike any other. Use it to rain death upon your foes for me, eh?
You've done that yourself, Forge Master. Put it to good use.
I should hope so. Anything less would be an enormous waste of potential.
More star metal, please.
Blessed day. What would you like done?
Okay.
Very good.
Make the
This
soda.
shouldn't take long. Let me show you why the council chose me to be master of this forge.
Now this I have to see.
It is done. I call it the
Okay,
Meteor
we're gonna
Blade.
craft, we're gonna upgrade,
Never
empower it
before
too.
has anything I've crafted held such a wicked edge.
No, I only have 3. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Excellent warrior, we wield this weapon with pride.
I look forward to hearing stories of the deeds you accomplished.
Oh yeah, I only had 3. I need to find one more. Where do you get your materials?
We have mines throughout the Tusks, though most of them were abandoned until very recently. Most of our material comes from reforging old equipment. Someone dies or retires and we make something new from their stuff.
Why were your mines abandoned?
Like most things around Solace, they got too costly and dangerous to maintain. The council thought it best to close them down. Council of Kostia has argued to get some of them open again. We might be getting some new ores sometime soon.
Yeah, let's see what he got. Let's see, Hammer Strike. It's so much damage in one shot. 3% crit chance. Well, we'll see. Blah blah. Eliminating flurry. Full combo attack gives the hit enemy minus 20% damage for 15 seconds. That's pretty nice. That would be perfect if we were a melee. Okay, let's see what we got here. Weapons. Nothing we want. Faith and conviction. That's a heavy one. I would have to use my points around. There's lock piece, but I have but nice to have. Let's see, what is it we need here? Need 15 of these still, so fine. And now we need 11 more. We're gonna upgrade that one. We're gonna need to add a band. We have one. Expensive. By both, and we end up back on 92k, but that's okay, I guess. Buy the battle skin. Yeah, there seems to be one more star medal. Hopefully it's in this area. Okay. Go up here and see.
Where is that caravan? The wardens from the tower?
So we have more stuff to...
Guess the Pogrunen have that in common with that here.
Booty.
You must be the outsider I've heard so much about, yes? I am pleased to meet you. What can I do for Solace's most fascinating guests?
What is your role here exactly?
I am an attendant of the Council of Solace. I do whatever they ask of me, frankly. Currently, it is my honor to watch over the Shrine of Wodega and keep it as pristine as the goddess herself.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Okay, the Bladed Hungers. Well, that didn't say much. There. Main hole. plenty.
Since the days of Nandru himself, have we stood watch over the garden, as shall our descendants, their descendants, and theirs, until the end of Aora itself.
Never heard a speech full of such bluster.
It's not the content, but the interpretation that bothers me.
An outsider! I've never seen someone so tall.
Long enough for that one, huh?
Jitule! What am I going to do?
Water. The very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most opportune time. A word, please.
A word? Sure.
Raluca told me we have you to thank for getting the waters flowing once more. It's regrettable that the Delamgan is so territorial. Imagine what we could learn from the ruins she guards. But at least we will have water. Take this. Even with the Delamgan restricting our access, a working aqueduct is invaluable. Thank you again for your help. Perhaps whatever blessed Nandru truly does live in you.
Outsiders, the halls Nandru built himself.
Found a spider the size of my face in my quarters last night.
Again?
Drafted letter to the Honored Council of Solace. Lieutenant Karen. The Honored Council of Solace. I made my feelings on this topic known repeatedly, and yet nothing of substance has been done. It should be no surprise to you that many of us in the Obsidian Quarter have issues with the way certain policies have been enacted. I, for one, have left my boots out to be shined on several occasions, only to awaken to a pair of still scuffed boots. Such dereliction of duty cannot be accepted. Imagine if, should Magan will it, enemies attack from outside and no one was standing at the front gates. This is the slipperiest of slopes, and I, for one, will not allow this keep to diminish in this way. I explained to the miscreants in charge that I would be speaking with the commanding officer, but it was to no avail. My boots shall one day shine like the sun. Tradition must hold.
On the bright side, pretty good stew.
It was not a unique one.
I do hope no one sees me like this.
I see you.
Who let you in here? What do you want?
You're hiding out here?
No, of course not. Who am I kidding? I must live, no, suffer in squalor now. Unfortunately, none of the merchants in the keep have things that live up to my tastes. But as long as Mihala continues to shun the rest of the lands, we must make do with an ever-shrinking supply of true goods.
Well, there was a trade caravan on its way here.
You might be waiting a while, dearie.
No one suffers as I do. Just leave me. Oh, and don't get anything dirty on your way out.
Jumping on the bed, okay, jumping on the bed, I'm making everything dirty, okay. There.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano if this goes badly?
Of course they have an elevator. How elevator?
That's it. Push you off the elevator. That's bad pun.
If we open our gates to Outlanders, we stand to lose. We will talk about this later. A guest.
Let's see what we got now. Ooh. One page from a journal. I'm done. Drive a spear through my heart. I cannot take this cemetery any longer. That's when everything we hold precious stands to burn to cinders because Mihala decided a dead man's words are more valuable than the lives of our people. What will it take to make her understand? Does Solace Keep need to fall before she opens her eyes?
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
Nandru's Forge. If it isn't the envoy.
Glad to know you're already making friends.
We are not so ignorant as you seem to think us.
Where are my guards? Get him out of here.
Let's not be rash. The envoy's word carries the weight of Adi. It might benefit us to hear what he has to say.
Thank you, Counselor.
Let it never be said the Wardens of Solace are impolite brutes. Merely recluses.
Very well. We'll deal with the severe breach in protocol later. Tell us why you insult our halls at Dieren.
Oh boy, it's both though. Everybody is stealing your to enter the Tusks, your lives are in danger.
Our order has survived the threat of these lands for hundreds of years. Wardens patrol the region day and night. There's no danger in the Tusks that can catch us unawares.
There's only so much you can do against a force like the Steel Garrote. They destroyed Fjord in an instant.
We have heard of their Inquisitor. A woman who died and lived again.
A myth. And yet you insist she is real.
If she is here. My wardens patrol these lands day and night. A force large enough to take the mines couldn't have entered the Tusks without my knowledge.
Well, enter they did. I don't know if Ludwig still has a brain, but she's retained her wits.
Wasn't that the creature responsible for the destruction of Fjord?
Perhaps I will discharge a few wardens to investigate, just to be certain.
Although I wonder why we should bother trusting you. We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer.
I did what was needed.
Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious.
What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
Help us put an end to the Dream Scourge.
There is no Dream Scourge in Galawain's Tusks.
Nor has there ever been.
You must shelter remarkably students of the arcane arts to be so warded.
We have no special magic here, and few scholars. It is the spirit of Nandru, our founder, that shields us. Loudly rings his name.
So it is believed, at any rate.
Your cynicism shames you, Kostya, and shames Nandru's sacred halls. When Nandru walked beneath the keep to meet the gods and disappeared into its depths, he knew what dangers would come for us. He left his wardens to protect us.
The Dream Scourge will come for you eventually, Nandru or not.
I do not believe it, but I cannot risk the keep on doubt alone. You say you mean to end this plague of madness, Envoy?
Goes the path to the garden and we will.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, Envoy?
We have determined it's the source of the Dream Scourge.
Mind how you speak of the garden in these halls, Envoy.
The garden is our sacred purpose, its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. He once wrote that the island spoke to him, perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The Envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face, I recognize them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
We found an old journal written by Nandru. It says there's another way to the garden.
Enough. I know you outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of our founder, there are no words. If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives misplace such an artifact? We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, Envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. That is what your supposed steel garrote must be in the Tusks to find, isn't it? I fear you and they will be disappointed.
There really is no way in. Why bother protecting it?
It has and always will be our duty to watch over the garden. Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The wardens exist to stand in your way.
My purpose is greater than the concerns of Kif.
However noble you may believe your purpose, it is yours alone. We have no obligation, and indeed no inclination to help you.
You're making a mistake, but I'll respect your wishes.
Good. Be sure of it.
Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala. Follow me, Envoy.
Politicians are alike everywhere, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. They sure are.
Envoy, I just wanted a word before you went on your way.
Yeah, okay, raise an eyebrow goes away, yes.
I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken, the young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
So what's going on in Solace Keep?
There are just not enough resources to go around, and it's causing people to fall ill. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
It feels like a difficult situation.
It is. I understand, Mihala, but principles won't keep your people fed and safe. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me?
What do you want from me exactly?
The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation.
Count me in trade. Assume I can help. What will you give me in return?
Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
Why didn't you tell Mihala?
Because I know how she'd react. Mihala would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths fighting the Stilgarot. She does not care about how this situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care.
What then is of importance to you?
My people. Every person who is alive now, and every generation to come.
That's the most sensible thing we've heard yet.
The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us.
You misunderstand the Ambassador's relationship with the Inquisitor.
That is an understatement.
I don't doubt it. But she is powerful, feared, and on my doorstep. And he is far beyond my reach. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
I understand ridding yourselves of the keep, but to help the Stilgarot, disgusting.
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Steel Garrote in exchange for goods and gold.
That's a sensible trade in my book.
Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
You have a point. Hopefully Mihala will see it.
Kind words I did not think I would hear. I doubt she will, though. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. After Fior, I suspect you Adirans think of the people of the Living Lands as little more than bugs to be crushed. If you think of us at all. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger.
Unfortunately, you are a fool if you believe giving Adir a crumbling castle will protect you from them.
It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand.
Well, regardless of what you think, I will find it.
You are not the first person to have said that. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too.
Steel Garrotes are unpredictable. They may force my hand.
I would never ask you not to defend yourself, Envoy. In any case, the Steel Garrote are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pagrunen and the Adirians can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also,
what is it?
Well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can't spare a warden to check on them. Oh, please, look in on them if you can. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy.
Let these historians know a route to the garden? The Imperial Library in Adir protects centuries of secrets.
It is definitely a possibility. The Living Archives contain centuries of knowledge. I wouldn't be surprised if there were clues to the garden's location in there somewhere. But I'm afraid I don't know for sure.
Okay. I'll go to them. Where can I find these Living Archives again?
They are to the north of Solace Keep, along the main road. And beware, if my warden's reports are accurate, there are a considerable number of Zarips between here and there. Look for Elder Grigor at the archives. He should be able to give you a full accounting. I pray nothing terrible has happened. Thank you for this, Envoy. You are more than the villains your people are made out to be.
He's in a tough position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
Okay, let's see. Wizard and get that one. That one is gonna be interesting to find. Doesn't give us much to go on. Let's see. So we have this treasure map, one bounty. This one, the companion one. Okay. The last letter describes a place where a meteorite fell. Homecoming. Let's see. Is this something that we have passed, maybe? Past disused tower. Okay, so it's somewhere in this area then. On a wolf's pelt trophy. The Lupine pelt will heed your call on Ashen Tower where the sky did fall. Okay. Haven't found that one yet. So these two. Near the founder's head, these arrows find out of view where he is blind. Sounds like it should be in here somewhere then. The funnel shaft is seeking in silent village where spirits still shriek. Okay. Let's see, that's the abandoned war tower, and then we have the really here. I mean, I want to kill her. But she's being an obnoxious bee. Holy crap, it's all the way over there. Okay. Fog that. But for to go to this now then. But this one near the founder's head, these arrows find out of view where he is blind.
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. No, the council's still going at it. You know how Mihala is.
Well, sucker. Fine. Come find me when they're free.
This is the founder.
Of course, Captain. And, good luck.
Ah, this is bad!
I'm just wondering where that could be then. I'm just wondering if he's in here or not. Feels like I've been everywhere. Where he is blind. I was thinking of something up there, but I don't see how I could ever get there. Near his head. It's like, what the heck, man? More ale and water.
Take pride in our home, fellow Pagrunin, for Solace is an impenetrable fortress that can withstand any assault.
I was on his head, but I couldn't see anything else around there. How the heck would I be able to get up there? Being up here. Question is if it's up here. But I don't see a way to get up there. But it may not be in here either, so I mean... Oh, wait, I want to check something. See anything there? Like it would be something on his back side then, or something. Up his kilt? No. I don't know. it would be in here. Only thing a place I could think of would be up. There would be something up there, but otherwise I can't see where it would be here. Near the founder's head, where he is blind. But there's like nothing that can really close his head here though. I don't know if it's in here or not, but let's see. Maybe there's some statue somewhere else. Something. Oh wait, I know what it is. It's on that mountain over there.
In Solace Keep is barely
5, 6. I suck. I lost count. Let me see.
It's over there somewhere, right? Working on something. So we got the prison tower key, so I'm gonna go there and check and see what's in there. But yeah, they have like his face over there, his head. I think that means that, okay, so one item is over there then. Let's see what this prison. Yeah, let's see the prison keep here. What this key does and what chaos we can create.
No, you gave the goods back.
Oh, thank the gods. Finally.
Renato here was selling our grave goods to traveling merchants. Don't let him tell about maps and causes. He's a common thief.
Maps? Are you Sansa's assistant?
You know him? Then you can advocate for me.
You've got your work cut out for you. But if you want to try, go ahead.
I admit I took a few things from Pargrunan memorials. And I admit the caravans paid me a good price for them. Expeditions have costs.
Yeah, a little bit. But I also have to, you know, have work. So I can't be up too late. How can you be a cartographer and not value other cultures?
Easy to pass judgment when your stomach is full. Sansa has no idea what the living lands are like. He sits in his emporium and thinks it's the Deadfire. Well, it's not. Every day out here is a matter of life and death.
We do fine without grave robbing.
I just needed to survive.
So let's see. Nah, I'm taking notes. You'll have to untangle this mess yourself.
I don't know about map making, but we confiscated these. Maybe they're what you're looking for.
Wait till he throws you to the wilds. Then see how you feel.
How cozy. The blood really brings everything together.
Oh. Wanna buy a foot, Data? Cheap? Slightly used? Oh, you want a hand too? It seems like one finger might be a little bit damaged. One of the fingers there. You can slap somebody around, you know. What the heck, man? Press and jump. Didn't expect anything to be there, but you know. This is a tedious one. You have to go all the way back there. It's a lot of teleportation. Better have our weapons out. What do we get? Branches, that's good. We should do an upgrade. Okay, going down there, yeah, no, it's gonna start a fight. Even further now. Surprise! Not an ambush for once. Usually tends to be an ambush. Go over there. Anything?
Zaribs. The tracks are everywhere.
If you think about that one... Is it broken? This different angles here. See. Oh, we have one of these. Nice.
Help! My gods, they're killing us.
Okay.
Outlander, my gods, help me! We're being slaughtered! The archives, please, gods!
What's the time to investigate what's happened?
My brothers, my fellow monks, they changed into monsters before my eyes. They're tearing everything apart. Oh my gods, how could this be happening?
Head to the archives right away.
Oh, thank the gods. Bless you, Outlander.
Well, not right away, but I will
Thank
go
you.
there.
Head north along the main road. The archives are on a bluff. You can't miss the smoke. Look for Grigor. He'll know what you need to do.
Okay, so we're gonna do it like this now then. We need to hand in this one, which means we have to go here, 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 boop. Then from here, we need to go on Paradise. This is one to have this one out of the way.
You're back. What have you found?
About Renato.
You found him?
He's still languishing in his cell as we speak.
Imprisoned? And you didn't try to free him? What did he do?
If you really want to know, he was stealing artifacts to support himself.
Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field.
Madiko, this expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
Can't lose sight of what matters in our pursuit of learning.
You're right. I was so excited by the prospect of being first. Never mind. That's no excuse. It seems we've both learned that the hard way. Thank you, Aimiko. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop anytime. Welcome.
How's the cartography going? Any breakthroughs?
Did you know that a place they call the Twined Wood has no trees? A peculiar name for it, no?
Yes, nothing he wants. Let's see. Boom. So, ring of many stars. Conjure magical homing projectors that bounce between targets. It's stronger outside underneath a clear starry sky, so it's good at night then, huh? Okay. Okay, map, let me have to go here, let me have to go here. Oop. I'm gonna run up to the campsite here real quick and upgrade some stuff maybe. Okay, go for something the same.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack.
Must have seen more innovative in his thinking at least.
If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you.
Wherever I go. They don't care. I don't fit in with their traditions.
That's all right. I prefer the company of misfits and rejects. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way.
To be a misfit and a reject. Okay, thank you. Talk about Galawain's tusks.
Anything in particular?
No.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Marius then.
Envoy? Sorry. I've been in my head ever since we left Solace, thinking about the village.
That's understandable.
I'm tired of it. You need me focused, especially in the Tusks, where just breathing wrong can kill you. Still, I don't know why I'm thinking about this village, or even why it feels so important. What if I get there and... oh, I don't know, I fall apart. Memories flood in and I don't know who I am anymore. Or worse, what if it's nothing?
If you feel this strongly about it, it's not nothing.
There was a story. The warden who saw the future.
What was it about?
There was a young warden who thought she could see the future. She'd think about things and they would come to pass. She was worried about her father falling ill, and he did. She feared her friend would die of exposure. It happened.
Go on.
One day, she was with her patrol unit guarding a watchtower, and she was struck by a terrifying thought. She just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack. Zareps or ogres or fire blights from the wastes.
So she left her post to stop the attack?
Oh, you've heard this one. The young warden tried to alert her unit, but they didn't seem concerned. They said she was delusional. So she left the tower to go protect Solace. And she found nothing there. Meanwhile, her post came under attack. Her whole unit was killed because she abandoned it.
The future side was just her worries about what might happen.
Exactly. So what if I'm seeing the future here? Maybe we should just stay on your original path.
The difference is that you haven't left your post. You sought help from your unit. We are here to support you.
Well, I'm fortunate to have you all here. Anyway, I appreciate the talk, Envoy. I clearly have some things to figure out. Anyway.
Talk about Galawain's
What do you want to talk about?
What can you tell me about Solace and Galawain's Tusks?
Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small little burps of ash and a few extra lava flows. It's like it wants to remind everyone it's still here. Which is ridiculous, really. Smell that rotten egg scent on the wind? That's Forja. As much as I want to blame it on Kai. Just another reason the people of Solace tend to stay inside.
Tips to surviving Galawain's Tusk? If you already had this one.
Let's see. There's basically no game out here. Well, there's some game, but not enough to keep you from starving. That's not true either. If you don't mind beetle paste or questionable mushroom stew, you might be able to find enough to eat. I grew up with that stuff, so I don't mind it. And I got a tolerance for the, well, effects from the mushrooms. For you, I suggest sticking with the beetles. Or just rationing out the dried fish and fruit we got from Thirdborn.
Anything interesting out there?
Nothing I can think of, no. You know as much as I do at this point.
Okay.
Right, changing the subject. Not before I've done some reading.
Hey. God damn it. No, you both have something, okay? Now he has more to say.
Envoy, coming back to Solace is not easy for me. A lot of memories, not all happy ones.
Commander Mihala seemed to think highly of you.
She took an interest in me when I first came to Solace. No idea why. I was an outsider and a child. She had every right to make me someone else's problem, but she didn't.
She must have seen something in you.
I struggle to see it myself. Maybe my mirror's dirty. Just makes it harder coming back after the way I left things here.
Did something happen to you here?
I grew up in Solace. They took me in when I was a child, and they treated me like one of their own. Until I left.
Took you in from where exactly?
That, I don't know. I think it has something to do with those memories we talked about. That village. I feel like I'm being pulled in that direction, but I don't want to go there. Really don't want to go. Over the years, I started getting the feeling I was lied to, like everyone in Solace knew something I didn't. Whenever asked about where I came from, I never got a straight answer. You're here now, they'd say. That's what matters.
They probably just want to make you feel safe.
Right, but it just made me more and more uneasy. What could have been so bad that they wouldn't even tell me about it? Was it something I did? Something I didn't do? I left because I felt like everyone there was keeping something from me. Like I didn't belong there. And they all knew it.
I'll see why you might want to get away from all that.
I had to get out of there. I slipped out in the night, never said a word to anyone. Didn't look up till I got to Paradise. And here I am, back again. Funny how things work out. Anyway.
Okay.
Thanks for talking.
Anything more? No? How are you done? Okay.
Tell me.
Kai has something to say.
Talking to Kostya, it's gotta be nice to meet someone who's happy to see adherence for a change.
What do you think about Kostya's plan for a deal with Adir?
I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it.
Grunen across the era build and abandon forts all the time. Kostya's way is actually more traditional.
I never thought about it that way, but you're right. Probably a good reason for that, too. Arawatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land.
Come on, dying out and aggressive conquest aren't the only options.
Fair enough, and that's not exactly the choice in front of the Pargrunen either. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands?
That's not for me to say.
Perhaps there's no one who should make that decision, but someone will have to.
Okay.
Night, envoy.
And let's see. Missing 5 branches. Yeah, it's this one. It's best to upgrade. I don't know. Oh yeah, this one we can break down. you need so many dragon hides, it's insane. Okay, so that is fully upgraded because it's not a unique. I'd like to find... Maybe I should... I need 3 more branches. And then we can upgrade that one and probably upgrade it to the legendary. How many do we have? Yeah. We can upgrade it to legendary.
Do you have a moment, Marius?
Right. I guess I do.
Do you ever wonder how we invented bread?
What?
I just wonder who looked at yeast, grain, and eggs and decided to add heat to all that, and to see what came of it.
Why are we talking about this?
Do you think it was an accident? Do you think they dropped some grain in the campfire and went from there?
Dropping grain in your campfire doesn't make bread happen.
But how do we know? How do you think bread was invented?
I don't know. Maybe it came about over centuries of messing around with different mixtures and cooking techniques.
Well, if you won't take it seriously, there's no point in discussing this.
Oh god, what a conversation, man. ZuluNet, well, got one up being upgraded.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Ah, crap. Got to do one thing when we were at camp. Could have enchanted a rifle. Turnip and a potato. Came to this spot in hopes of a respite, but it doesn't seem as though we will find it here. Exaris are relentless, following us closely enough to harry us, but never finally committing the attack. If I didn't know better, I would say they were playing with us as if they considered us sport. With our injuries and exhaustion taking their toll, it would seem we have no choice but to stop running and make our stand. Khalid says we are as battle ready as we ever will be, and hopes that the simple act of putting up a defense will convince the Exodrips to turn and leave us alone. It's as good a theory as any I might have, and so that is what we will do. That didn't go so well now, did it?
Here we go.
On your left, dear. Away with you.
Okay, let's check out this place. Yeah, I know. Just one more place, Data. Just need to check one more place. What? How the hell did that kill me? Okay, there must be some explosives out there. I thought I was just gonna break the wall there, and it's just no. There were some explosives there, but they just died instantly. Oh, that's what we get for charging into the unknown. Those lost in construction, we dedicate this tower to them. Their bones strengthen the stone, their hearts the land. I need some... Count of stock. Just because you could. I'm afraid to charge into that one now.
Seen worse. To paint, to mop. Maybe I could.
I suspect you for days, but now I'm positive. The exodorps are getting closer. Hopefully they haven't seen me and they will just move right on by.
I haven't seen worse.
Maybe have a key. Let's see if we can find a twisted iron key. If we don't, just unlock it. Let's do this.
Is a common sight back in Fjord, especially during Isis season.
Water stain notebook. Okay, that was on Mihala. Mihala is a stubborn old goat, yeah.
I bet they locked up Petru in the ash forest. I hope.
It adjusts the frequency on the wheat. Do we add irrigation directly to the machines? The archives must have some record on how to use these things. Running out of fertilizer? Or a beetle dying instead?
We find him before the Zaribs do.
Where the heck can a key be at? Or was it? I think that might be what I used to open the gate, the key, by the way. Oh, so I should have broken the door. It's not like we are running out of lockpicks. Ring of Greater Overseeing. It's just fun. Okay, but that seems to be it here. If there is anything up there. I'm hearing a loot sound, so mapped out this part. I'm kind of curious which building it might be, though. Something from over there, looking at those. I wonder if you should go up here first and have this one done, or... That outpost is like way up there. Scroll, scroll, scroll. here and see what happens. Then we can go down here. Then we go up and then we see what's going on here. Then we go back up here, I think, and then we go history. There's still an outpost.